Hello everyone, this is RaceBase with one of the more perplexing puzzles in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and that is the case of the Kwikflight B-1. I have a bone to pick with the B-1 as it were, because on the AnyBuilds page it clearly says that it is for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and if I take a look at my SimFlight, I had bought it for Flight Sim 2020 already. If I look at SimFlight, it is version 1.0.1, and it also says MSFS 24 compatible. However, the problem that I had previously noted in a video has not been fixed, and that is one of the most peculiar problems I've ever seen in Flight Sim 2024, so let's take a look at it again. Now, I just installed it clean just in case. You might have seen in Sim Market I had the install option. It now says uninstall. So we will see whether maybe there's some difference. Maybe it was just misinstalled somehow previously. So here it is. Well, already we have a bit of a problem. It makes a lot of noise right here for some reason. But okay. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But it's, you know, we can deal with that. But that doesn't bode well, does it? So I'm gonna try to fly it out of Nellis, as I have before. It is morning, and this is where things tend to go wrong. It shows us zooming into Nellis. But, you know, maybe a reinstall will make it work this time. That's a normal troubleshooting procedure. I'm starting on a runway because I don't want to be outside where we wouldn't be doing the pre-flight thing anyway. And this is what happens.
Kwikflight Romeo Alpha Alpha 4910 approach.
Right?
Block 6454.
And then it shows us flying, but then it shows us here. And this is the same problem I had before. We are once again at the same airport in Colombia. SKRG, for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't think it's compatible. So if we try a different airport, and I had tried this before, I had tried Panama. Instead, I'll try Quito here. And this one I think will work. As long as it's close to Colombia, I think it's mostly okay. So you can fly to B1 as long as you're close to Colombia. Otherwise, it has this bizarre effect where you're tossed midair, crash, and then end up in Colombia. See, it still put us a little bit further up, but if we take a look here, we are at SEQM, which is Quito. So we're at Quito Airport. Still says error accessing live air traffic data, but I think that's nothing to do with the plane. So we'll just set that aside for now. That is not the problem with the plane. The problem with the plane is you can't fly too far away from Colombia, or at least start too far away from Colombia. Otherwise, it will set you at that airport in Colombia. Now, also the flight instruments are not visible. At night they're okay. I can't click on the gain. That I'm trying to click on, or the brightness. Alright, so some of the buttons are functional, but the displays are not visible in daylight. So I wouldn't consider that compatible. These dials are not working as far as I can tell. They should have little bars on them to show the numbers, and the fuel flow isn't there. There's a fuel flow total over there that's ticking properly, potentially. I don't know if that's the right number, but the bars here aren't working. Well, let me try one more airport. Let's try a radically different location. Let's try Cairo. I don't know what's going to happen if we go to Cairo. Maybe it'll work. Now again, the plane works fine in Flight Sim 2020, and I wouldn't be nearly as disappointed if not for the fact that I want to fly the plane. I've flown the plane before, flew it across the country at low altitude, across the United States at low altitude, and I was looking forward to using it here. So I would like the developers to make it compatible. But at least, if it's not compatible, to just say so. Oh, I did change the time. Oh, but maybe we're in... Oh, okay, well... Well, see, no, now it's making me fly. We're mid-air. Where are we mid-air? We're back in Colombia. Okay. No, not the endless crashing thing. Okay, so yes. Starting in Cairo, we end up in Colombia at night, of course, because... Yeah. So... That's the situation, folks. The Kwikflight B-1, it's not compatible with Flight Sim 2024, and I don't know why they say it is, but it's not. Maybe they only ever fly out of this one place in Colombia. I think that's the airport. Then yeah, then it's okay. Well, I mean, let's just see about that. Is it really okay? Let me take off and everything. Of course, the instruments aren't visible, so there's the visibility issue. So no, it's not really compatible even if you only fly out of this airport. But now it doesn't hop, you see. There's something special about this airport that saves it from hopping. Okay, afterburner as well. Let me make it nighttime so you can see the numbers, because I'm suspicious of something. I think it's gotta be really hard to take off with it, at least previously it has been. You see, it's not really accelerating very well, is it? That's brakes on, brakes off. So with brakes off, acceleration is horrible. Now there has been another plane that had horrible acceleration, it just didn't have its real thrust. And this one seems to have problems as well. At night you can see the bars over there at the power level and the RPM and all. So we take a pretty long runway in order to try to rotate, but even now we can't get off the ground. I'm rotating as hard as I can, and only at 180 knots can I get off the ground. So yeah. After that it can fly, but it seems to have extra trouble getting off the ground. And, you know, considering it's a sweep wing aircraft that has its wings extended. And so even taking off from the one airport that's totally safe is a problem. So there you have it, the Kwikflight B-1 in Flight Sim 2024. Whatever the websites say, it's not compatible, so buyer beware. I thought I should make note of this because, hey, I don't know where else to talk to Kwikflight. I don't know where their forums are or if they have any, so that's a bit of a problem. And I think people need to know that they probably shouldn't be buying this aircraft for this sim right now, even though it says it is compatible. So with that, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.